Hello everyone, my name is Utsav, and in this session we will analyze how to build a case for launching a new product feature. So let's take one example. The example that I want to take is that WhatsApp has recently introduced something called avatars, and a lot of people might be thinking, a lot of PMs might be thinking that how do you measure the impact of such feature before launching? How do you go about building a business case, and like why exactly Facebook or WhatsApp would care about this particular feature, right? So let's analyze this as a product manager. So let's start with the particular framework of why does it matter for the business, who is the user segment, and then why does it matter for the user segment, right? So let's start analyzing from a business case perspective, right, for the feature. Now recently the Q1 financial results of Meta has come out, and one of the noteworthy things from a product standpoint is that the Meta business messaging, which is the click to message ads, has reached around 10 billion of revenue. Now, in simple words, this is like basically this feature is about that you can connect to your customers as a business via certain messaging apps, right? So WhatsApp is one of them. So you could just your customers could just send you a WhatsApp message, and then you could take the conversation in a very personalized way in WhatsApp. So this is a 10 billion revenue run rate, right? Significant for Meta, and so hence Meta should care about WhatsApp and should care about the engagement in WhatsApp, because businesses will only be interested when the customers are highly engaged and they are already present on the platform, right? Goes without saying. Now within the business case, we are also have another thing called like the competition analysis, right? So Snapchat has kind of pioneered the concept of avatars, and it later became one of its most popular feature. Facebook has also tried, right? So as a Meta, right, you have certain data from the competition and you have certain data from a sister product, right? So WhatsApp and Facebook can be considered sister products. So it builds a case because they are successful over there. It builds a case for bringing it on into WhatsApp as well to increase the engagement. And definitely Facebook must be having insider information around what are the customer segments which are using the avatars, and where it will work for. So right now what we've covered is we've covered the reasons why the kind of from a business perspective this would matter for Facebook and Meta. We have covered who is a user segment, and why would it matter for that particular user segment. One more thing about the user segment is that this is already like a part of the ecosystem, right? So people, if they are experiencing something in one particular product, now there's a need that naturally arises for experiencing the same thing or similar things in other products as well. So this is basically one of the ways to build a case for your feature. And definitely this is not like this is just the starting point. There could be like other competing features as well. So you have to always look at some kind of prioritization. And one of the prioritization framework is the reach, impact, confidence and effort, which is also called the RISE framework. And apart from that, you also have to start building certain hypotheses, right? So what has worked for Facebook as an ecosystem might not work for WhatsApp. So for the WhatsApp, as a product manager, I have to start building my hypothesis as to, okay, so this is avatar, what am I planning to increase, so one of the hypotheses could be that I'm planning, so building the avatar would increase the engagement, increase the overall time spent on WhatsApp, or it would be like people might want to share, so it becomes like a social phenomenon. So this could be the different hypothesis. Now what I have to do is, as a product manager, I have to first also work with the user research team, right, and reach out to the end customers to really understand that if getting the avatars on WhatsApp is something that would excite them, and if they're looking forward to it, what are the pros and the cons from an end user perspective. And then also, if there are good signals from these customer research and customer communication, I move a step ahead and I start setting up the experiment. So at the end of the day, the user behavior triumphs everything, right? So I would start setting up the experiment as a WhatsApp product manager to really see that maybe I could launch it in one of the familiar markets, right? One of the geographies, and then start seeing that what is the adoption, how many people are trying it, what is the level of engagement, what are my key objectives, like from a product perspective, like what do I want my customers to what are the goals that I want my customers to achieve. Maybe adding a WhatsApp adding a avatar could be like one milestone, then sharing it with your friends, or could be, or maybe getting likes from your friends could be like another feature that we can build, and it could be another milestone for the user that okay, these many people have viewed my avatar, these many people have liked my avatar. So those will be the initial experiment that will set up. And we have to typically a product manager would not just want to move the metric which is related to the particular feature that you're building, but also look at certain product level metrics, right? The overall engagement of WhatsApp, the overall time spent, number of interactions that you had with the businesses and stuff like that, and make sure that it doesn't go down. So this becomes a bunch of guardrails. So this is what I've explained, the overall process of how a particular case is built. In summary, like before we end the session, in summary, I would say that look at the business, look at the customer segment, look at what they're doing, look at the competition, and then take a very scientific approach of forming certain hypothesis, and then looking at the market, looking at the customers, right, and really validating it via certain methods. Sure. So that's all for this session. Thanks a lot.